Welcome to this video that helps you navigate the City of Ruston's new zoning ordinance. We're going to show you some key tools and key features that will help you find information quickly. Some of the things you may want to look at first is the way your Adobe Acrobat is configured. Depending on whether you have Adobe Acrobat Professional, Adobe Acrobat Reader, there are some key tools you want to have highlighted on your toolbar. The way to start off is to right-click, go down to More Tools at the bottom, and that'll open up your More Tools section, and this will let you select different tools you want on your toolbar. You certainly want to have your File toolbar open with Open, Print, and Save. Those are basic ones that are very important. Under Page Display toolbar, you would like to have scrolling pages and one full page. It might also help to have the two-page continuous highlighted, because that'll help you look at 2 pages at a time, which the code is designed, particularly within the zoning district section, to be used that way. You also want to make sure the previous view and next view tabs are highlighted, so you can use those. You want the select tool, the hand tool, and the marquee zoom tool highlighted as well. Those might be very beneficial. I like the fit width. It fits the document to the width of your screen. And the other one is the find toolbar. This helps you with word search, so if you click on that, that would be another good tool to add to your toolbar. So we click OK, and now we see we have all these tools added to our toolbar. The find, for example, is great if you're looking for information on fences. You can type in fences, hit enter, and everywhere fences, the word appears, it's highlighted in blue. We can see here it's highlighted in blue, and then we click this next button and it takes you to the next place where the word fences appears. So really helpful quickly to find information. Now if we want to go back to our how to use this ordinance section, this is a page that's going to help you navigate and understand how the Clearzoning code is laid out. And it will describe how there's basically the 7 articles of Clearzoning. There will be tabs on each page on the side that will tell you in red where you are. So this was taken from a zoning district, so it's the zoning district tab is highlighted. Down at the bottom you're going to find 3 bottom buttons. The I button links you to this page, how to use this ordinance. The home button here links you to the table of contents, and then the little map symbol takes you to the zoning map. And we'll look at some of these as we go through, but it's very helpful to see that. So we're going to scroll down here. You can see these buttons on the bottom. So if I wanted to get to the zoning map real quick, this takes me up to the zoning map. I've got the zoning map, and then I can, if I'm interested, hit this zoom tool and zoom in here to the legend. And one nice thing about this, usually, by the way, you're going to want to have your hand tool selected. That helps you click through and hyperlink to different sections. So if I'm interested in the R1 district, I can highlight the R1 district. It'll pull up the R1 district requirements. And as I scroll through, whenever I see blue text, I know that that's a hyperlink, and it's going to take me to more information or standards associated with it. So if I was interested in a home occupation, I would click on that, and here I am under use standards now, and information about home occupations has been included, and I can now research that for more information. If I go back up here to the top and I want to find that previous view, there I go, I'm back to the previous view, and I can go back to the R1 page that I was looking at. I told you earlier that the district pages are designed to be viewed in a 2-page mode. So if I click this 2-up version that I added to my toolbar, now I can look at all the basic information that I need to understand the R1 district on this 2-page spread on my monitor. The left side, I've got permitted uses, conditional uses. On the right side, I have development standards, lot size, setbacks, building height, driveway width. All that information is here. And if I want to zoom in to understand this a little bit better, I can zoom in. I'll scroll over here a little bit more, zoom in maybe just a little bit more. And now I can see that these standards are shown graphically. I may have interest in learning about building height. I can see there's a 30-foot building height maximum in this district, but I may have a different roof type and I'm not sure how to calculate it. I can click on this tab, how do I calculate building height, it'll take me back to the definition section. See, the red tab here is highlighted, and I can see different building heights and how to measure building height based on different roof types. So if I'm looking at if I have a gambrel roof, I know this is how I measure building height. If I have a hip, a flat, a mansard roof, it's all indicated here to give you that general guideline. While I'm here, I'm going to click on the definitions tab, and this is going to give you a listing of all the terms that are defined within the ordinance. And because they're all highlighted in blue, I know they're hyperlinked to the definition. So if I want to get the definition for lot, I click on that. It takes me to the page where the definition for lot is, and there's also graphics that are associated with that. So very helpful. If at any point I wanted to go back to the table of contents, I could click the home button and it'll take me back there. If I want to go back to where I just was, I hit the previous view and I go back to where I was. So let's go back to the zoning districts. Again, if you go to the very beginning, you'll see all the zoning districts highlighted, and they're highlighted in color, and that color corresponds with the zoning map. So if I was interested once again in the R1 district, I click on that, all the R1 information is highlighted. Now I'm going to go to a page width view. This is going to zoom me in on just one single page. So if I want to get some more information on these selected references, I'll zoom into them. If I happen to be using a paper copy of the Clearzoning ordinance, I can see the section number that is referred to here. But if I, for example, wanted information on landscaping, it's in section 5.2, but I can just click on it in the digital version and it's going to take me to the landscaping requirements. And as I scroll through, I will find, and I'll go here to page view, I'll find all the landscaping information that I need to understand landscaping within the zoning code. Now if I want to go to use standards, this lists all the specific standards associated with individual uses. So if I was interested in a restaurant, I could go here, scroll down on the page, and all the restaurant information related to that particular use I can find at this location. Let's go over to the Site Standards tab. The Site Standards tab provides information that you need for site development, particularly understanding issues such as off-street parking, landscaping, site distances, lighting. So once again, if I'm interested in site distance, I want to know what the clear vision triangles are for traffic safety at intersections. This will illustrate it for me. I can get information about what site distance requirements are included within the zoning code. Very helpful. If I want to go and understand development procedures a little bit more, I can click on Site Plan Review. This will describe the site plan review process as well as the conditional review process. And then finally, administration, appeals, and enforcement. I can learn information about going to the Board of Adjustment and other related information, violations and penalties. Any information related to administration, appeals, and enforcement is found in tab 7. So if we go back to the full page view, if I ever needed to go back to one of the other sections, I can quickly get there just by highlighting. This would get me back to the zoning districts, and then as I scroll through to the second page here, I have all my districts highlighted in color, and I can pull up what I need to know. So this video will hopefully give you an introduction as to how to effectively use the City of Ruston zoning code. If you have more questions, feel free to contact the staff at the City of Ruston's Planning Department.